Chrissie Swan Show.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to your Monday.
Good afternoon, Swan.
You look fresh.
Oh, thank you. So do you. The lashes are lashing.
Are they? I tried a new telescopic mascara.
It's worked. They look
See,
great.
I just can't do those lash lift things.
Is
They look great, but my God, the time they take.
Because you have to sit in the chair to do that, right?
I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it without my phone.
Well, when you're the queen of Priceline, I don't think you need to do that.
I don't hop into Priceline. In fact, speaking of Priceline, say g'day. Everyone I know was watching the Ashley Madison doco on Netflix. It's number one.
Binged it last night, hungover.
Oh, God,
Loved
I'm so
it.
desperate to watch it. If you watched it, give us a call. We'd love your feedback. And I've got a Priceline voucher with your name on it.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
We're talking number one on Netflix this weekend, the Ashley Madison doco, and we're taking your calls.
Chrissie's Say G'day.
Later on in the show, I'm going to be telling you my top 5 moments, and that will give you a very good indicator as to why I did not have time to watch this documentary, but it's right up my alley.
You will love it.
Oh, my God. You've watched it all, haven't you?
Yeah, all 3 eps.
Okay, what is your... Don't ruin it for me and others that haven't seen it.
No, I won't. My biggest
Hey,
takeaway.
let's just do a recap, by the way. Ashley Madison is a website where people go on specifically to have an affair.
Yeah, their slogan is life's short, have an affair.
And there was a huge data leak and everyone who was on there got, found out. I can't wait to watch it.
You'll really love it. The biggest takeaway for me was in episode 2. There's 3 eps, and it's nothing to do with the actual website. You follow this couple, and one of the dudes, who's the dude in the couple, goes and gets a pregnancy test and puts it in his partner's wee, like that she'd left in the toilet, to surprise her with her pregnancy. And I just can't stop thinking about how bizarre that is.
That is the weirdest thing.
It's so weird. I need you to watch it so we can properly deep dive on that scene.
Did it come up positive?
Yeah. It came up with 2 lines and he announced to her that she's pregnant.
With a highly diluted...
Yes. It was so odd.
That is very, very odd. Emily, did you watch it?
I sure did, yes, and I'm with the other bloke. I'm the same. I don't know who would be tipping the pregnancy test in someone else's wee. I was not down with it.
The other bloke is Jack. Please
Sorry,
say
I forgot
hello.
Jack's name.
That's all right.
Sarah at the moment. Hi, Jack.
Hey,
yeah,
Emily.
but who does that?
I know.
Emily, have you ever had a baby?
No, thank you.
Oh, God.
No.
I was going to say, that is a most unusual way to find out you're having a baby.
Oh, I just feel like someone's overstepped the line there. That's far too creepy for my liking.
And also, Emily, why isn't she flushing the toilet?
Well, that is also a very big question I have, but even if she hasn't, that's fine, but no one else needs to fiddle with it. So.
Don't fiddle with it. You've got a Priceline Pharmacy voucher coming to you. Nicole, sorry, I'm choking on my teeth. Nicole, please. Hello. What did you think of the Ashley Madison documentary? Should we all be watching it?
Well, I didn't watch it. I was too busy watching Bridgerton. I can't believe that's not number one this week.
See, there must be 2 types of people.
Yeah.
When you
There is.
Yes, 1, deeply romantic, 2, disgusting, like me and Jack.
Into filth, yes. No, not me. Although Bridgerton's not all clean, let's be honest.
I love it. Into filth. So have you been watching every series of Bridgerton? Are you a
Oh, I
tragic?
have. Yeah, very much so. Me and my girlfriends have a chat about it, so
I watched
no
the
spoilers
first
because I haven't
one.
all watched it.
I watched the first one and there was a very hot guy in it. I remember that. It was from a few years ago.
Yes.
He's
not in this one, sorry. He's not in this
Oh,
one.
well then
Don't bother.
I'm absolutely...
Oh, no, bother. It's worth the watch.
What was that guy's name, that hot one?
Oh,
He
yeah.
really got me going. Anyway, I'm going to Google that later.
He was on the stairs, yeah. He was on the stairs.
Oh, yes, he was on more
And
than the stairs.
In breaking news, Bridgerton is now number 1. It's overtaken Ashley
Oh,
Madison.
there you go.
There you
See?
go. So there's a vote for Camp Bridgerton. Jules, what vote does your vote go to? Bridgerton or Ashley Madison doco?
I have to say neither. I just rang up to say hi, Chrissy. I didn't watch either shows. I was too busy having a barbecue with all my neighbours with our new smoker that we got for free from some random man.
What? How did you get a smoker for free?
We were doing a job at a site, and there was a guy across the road who was cleaning out his garage, and he just yelled out to us and said, "Hey, would you be interested?" And it was brand new in a box. He'd never used it.
Jules.
So we took it home and bought a pork shoulder, and we bought some apple cider vinegar.
You are the best.
This is the content we need and we are after, Jules.
I love
You're
it.
in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May thanks to Liberty, and you also have a Priceline pharmacy voucher.
The Chrissie Swan Show. At Priceline, you can get a free Shane Warne Legacy heart test on a Sisu health station with results in as little as 4 minutes. Tracking your health is easy at Priceline.
Visit priceline.com.au to find your nearest participating store.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Fashion Week is on. I don't know that much about Fashion Week. It's just finished. I see it in the news and I understand that it's very important, but as you know, I'm a total dag and I don't know anything about fashion.
I don't you can't escape it on social media. I don't think you're a total dag, Swan. I think it's very much an industry thing because it's like influencers and stuff that get invited to the shows. I don't feel like it feels that accessible to the general public. So that's why no one really knows much about it. You just see it.
And can I ask you something
Yes.
very brave?
Please.
What is it?
It's a way for brands like Carla Zampatti, for example, to showcase their upcoming ranges or their new seasons
Right.
and hope that the consumer sees that and then goes and purchases it.
Do you remember a thing called a shop
I do.
and a front window?
I do. But you need
And
to
an email.
You need to
Look
draw
at this,
people
it's
in.
new.
You need to draw people in.
Okay,
and
well-
you need to see hot skinny people wearing it first apparently to then go and want to buy it.
Oh my God. I did see a lot of problems with diversity as per usual. But anyway, I digress. One thing that I can get behind with Australian Fashion Week, and I love clothes and I think that, you know, creative people that make them are extraordinary, but I wear active wear
Yes,
and
yes.
runners. So I love this one. Guess who had a show at Australian Fashion Week?
Who?
Vinnie's.
Ah.
St. Vinnie's, the op shop.
Oh, it would have stunk.
Probably, yes. I mean, look, yes, that's the thing. But it was all pulled together by this fancy stylist that I've never heard of, but I'm sure is amazing, Paul Versace.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I know Paul well, yeah.
Right. So he's obviously gone out with his amazing creative eye to all these St. Vinnie's stores and put together looks.
Paul's
And-
good at putting together like old retro-like looks, so I can imagine this would be right up his alley, the Vinnie's vibe.
Wouldn't that be so fun?
Yeah, that would.
It would be so fun to put together, and it looked incredible. And the influencers that you were mentioning that were invited also got on board. Tegan Martin went to the Ackler show. Anyway, she wore a thrifted jacket that Paul had found for her.
She looks great.
And Sally Obermeter did the same with this like black leather long line blazer from an op shop.
Women in oversized men's blazers, I love. Like, if you were to rock up in a super oversized men's suit, I think it's such a good look. And
I
this
know.
is what these ladies have done.
It is a great look, but I grew up in the 80s and 90s and I've got way too many body image issues
Yeah, okay.
to get away with that.
Traumas,
But I love op shopping. I love op shopping. Turn your phone on silent.
as our boss stares at me.
I love op shopping. I love going to a market.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff. And I have, in honour of the fact that Aussies purchase 27 kilos of new clothing a year and then throw 23 kilos of that into landfill.
That's a lot.
Jeez, that's a lot, and we're all guilty of it. I present to you my current outfit, which cost me $11.50.
You are serving a look, Chrissie Swan. What is the brand?
Carla Zampatti,
If you don't hardly mind.
From an op shop. Look, it's lined.
On this red, like, satin on...
It looks like it's
inside.
made for me.
It does.
And I would never be able to afford this normally. $11.50. I put it on, and sure, I never leave the house, but it gives me a lot of joy sitting in my wardrobe
It's
and
beautiful.
knowing that I've saved it from landfill. It's a work of art.
I was about to say you should do a runway, but you've already done one. I remember watching you do a Fashion Week runway.
Yes, I cried like a baby through the whole thing.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Apologies, I've just had a little spoonful of peanut butter.
That's okay.
And it makes talking very, very difficult. Note to self, don't do that. We are talking about amazing op shop finds. One of the most popular and newsworthy shows at Australian Fashion Week was run by Vinnie's.
A fantastic idea and a fantastic initiative to make people like me that don't often op shop or venture into them think about it, because Paul has showed that you can really create an elite outfit.
Absolutely. When I was on holidays recently in Queensland, I went to a place called Kingscliff, I think it is.
Yeah.
Just a bit further.
South.
Yes.
Yes.
From Coolangatta. It's the most gorgeous little place, but they have the most chef's kiss op shop. And I got a fantastic Tommy Hilfiger shirt, never worn, a wetsuit for Peg.
Great.
And in the end, it cost me about maybe $22.
Wow. And wetsuits are expensive.
Correct, with a free bag, if you don't hardly mind.
Win.
Leslie, what is your favourite, best, most impressive op shop find?
Sorry, I'm a bit puffed on the treadmill.
Leslie!
You're an icon, Leslie.
Please just stop down for a minute. So where is your treadmill?
In my art studio, my garage.
So you go down to your garage at this time, is it every day, and we're with you there during your mental health walk?
Yeah, very much so, a mental health walk.
I love this.
I'm training for City to surf in Sydney.
Leslie, you are a ripper. Can you call us back with more progress?
I could be dead, but anyway. Yep.
Is your treadmill op shopped, Leslie?
It is actually. It was on free on our local page.
Good.
Yeah, I get everything from the op shop, all my furniture.
What are your favourite op shops? Do you go like into the country or outer suburbs?
Oh, it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
What have I got? Like 1920s pure wool coats with the fur.
Wow.
Coats with the fur.
That's boss. Leslie,
Leslie, I love this.
You're in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May thanks to Liberty.
And here's a fun parenting fact for the school holidays. I've just remembered it. Put this in your back pocket. If you give your kids $20 or $10 and send them into the op shop, you guys can have a lot of fun for 2 hours, and that is more bang for buck than you'll ever get at Time Zone.
Good tip.
Joe, hello.
Hello, how are you, Chrissie?
You have a job I'm envious of. You are a volunteer at an op shop, and the reason that you're volunteering is not because you have a big heart. It's because you want to be there first when the good shit comes in.
Absolutely.
I knew
I
it.
don't sort through. Yeah, I don't sort through the gear. Somebody else sort of sorts it and then hangs it, and then I take it from the back room out into the shop. So I have picked up some really good bargains. I found a satin by jumpsuit that I picked up for $5.
Wow.
Honestly,
yes.
The feeling that you get when you see something you like and then you pull it out and you see the label and then you see the price is, it's the best.
It makes me, though, Swanee, want to go and then resell it on Facebook Marketplace. Like, that's what goes through my head. The idea that it's that cheap, I'm like, I could sell it again and get $15.
So you would find good stuff, Jack. I want to go op shopping with you.
We should do it.
I'll have to get you a little nose blocker,
and
though.
some Dettol hand sanitizer.
Sandra, what is the best thing you've ever found?
Oh, hi, Chrissie. Look, you're going to kill me because I haven't actually bought it yet, but it's still there.
Okay, no, you've come to the right place. Keep going.
I just needed a little bit of validation and, go for it type vibes.
Yeah.
But it's an Armani dress. It's full-on black velvet, long, and it is the most exquisite, gorgeous thing. It's amazing.
And why isn't it in your house?
Okay, it's not $20, it's $120.
Mm-hmm.
And
but that would be thousands of dollars, Sandra.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I Googled it. Right.
All right.
So I'm so close, but it is actually either too big.
How big?
Too big.
One size, two sizes?
One size, so I could get it nipped and tucked, Chrissie.
Sandra, you just get that dress and then you take it to a seamstress and she will make it look like it fits you. It's actually better to get it one size too big and then you get it absolute snug as a bug in a rug.
Spot on, Swanee. And Sandra, when I write Armani dress black into Google, it comes up $920. So you're still getting a bargain even if you're paying for it to be tailored.
And Sandra, let me tell you, you get off the phone from us and you call that op shop and you tell them, you say, listen, I want this dress. When is the next day that you're having like the orange sticker sale when everything is 50% off, all right?
The Chrissie Swan Show.
And I finally found some clickbait that's not salacious or gossipy.
Boring!
Chrissie's clickbait.
I do love this story. Everybody across the globe's heart broke when we were first introduced to Quaden Bales. He did a little video to his mum because he was being so badly bullied at school. If you've seen it, you would never forget it. It is absolutely heartbreaking.
It was during COVID, I think, because I remember.
I think it was too.
Yeah. I remember seeing it.
And he was so upset. And the reason that he was being bullied, it's like I even had a conversation with my son last night. I'm like, mean people will find something to bully you about, whether it's your eye colour or your body shape or, you know, a condition that you're born with, which was Quade's, situation. He's got, I can never pronounce this, achondroplasia. Anyway, people can be mean. You've just got to keep your head up and look at this kid go. He has been snapped, if you don't hardly mind, on the red carpet at the debut of his film, the premiere of Mad Max Furiosa. The film that everybody wanted to be in. The film that everybody wants to see. Our boy Quaden Bales on the red carpet. He got a role in the film.
And what a flex as well, Swanee, having a photo all suited up with Chris Hemsworth.
Correct.
Walk around with that on a T-shirt and show the bullies that.
Correct.
Hey, speaking of, we've got some double passes to see Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
I'm dying to see it, are you?
In cinemas May 23. Absolutely. 13-24-10. Jump on the line now and we'll take some calls at the end of this clickbait segment.
Now, of course, it can't only be just good news in clickbait.
I need a salacious hit,
There's something
Swan.
for you. Now, I have found an article about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Things are not good there.
This is so bad, but I hope that they break up.
Why do you hope that for somebody? It's sad.
But I find her insufferable and I love him and I just feel like he could be happier without her.
Give you a little bit.
Hey, you got to agree with me. She's annoying. You even admitted that on Friday.
Yes, but we don't know them.
Nah, I reckon I do.
You don't know them. Anyway, there's trouble in paradise, absolutely. And there is an element, a sentence in this article that I did not know. So last week we were talking about how she had liked a therapist Instagram thing about, you know, if you love somebody, let them free, basically. And I didn't know that they'd been living apart, did you?
No.
Yes.
Already sort of separate houses.
He has moved out of the house. He's staying in a rental in Brentwood and he's popped back to the marital home and left by nightfall. So there's definitely something going on. A good sign is that he's put his wedding ring back on. So hopefully, as grown adults with very complicated lives and lots of obligations, he's got 3 kids and a beautiful ex, Jennifer Garner, that I'm sure that he regrets letting go.
Yep.
And then J-Lo has her own kids. It's complicated when you're grown up. Not everybody can be, you know, driving out to Parramatta for a banh mi at 10 in the morning like you do.
I just have this image of him sitting in that Brentwood home with donuts in a haze of ciggy smoke.
Just going, I love being single. Yeah.
Let's go to Natalie. Natalie, do you want to go and see Furiosa Mad Max?
Yes.
Go and see it right when it opens, Nat, and then I want a full review.
In cinemas May 23.
You are off to the movies. Andrew, you are going.
Thank you. Very excited.
Do you think it's going to be as good as Tina Turner in Beyond the Thunderdome saying, why, he's just a raggedy man?
I don't think anything can beat that, but let's hope.
I agree.
Chantel, you're also going?
Oh, thank you so much.
It is a double, Chantel. Who are you going to take with you?
I'm taking my teenage son.
Oh, he's going to love it. Get him the big popcorn. It's much better value.
Absolutely. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, only in cinemas May 23.
This
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
I've got to be honest, we've just spent a few minutes of the last hour talking about amazing op shop finds. And I have worn, in honour of amazing op shop finds, the most gorgeous Carla Zampatti jacket. However, I've never worn this out, and this is the first time I've ever worn it. Right?
Why not?
Because I don't leave the house, you know that.
You know, you could wear that on TV. Like, if you ever did a project appearance or something, that would look fantastic.
I don't do TV anymore. All
you
right?
will again.
Despite the petitions. I have worn this for the first time. I've now been in it for about an hour. And the bad thing that I've remembered about anything you buy from an op shop is that as soon as your body starts to warm it up, you smell like the previous owner.
And what does Brenda smell like?
No, it was Karen.
Sorry, Karen.
And Karen liked Youth Dew, which was nice, but also she's gone to a wedding in this coat, this jacket. She's really hit the dance floor. And Karen needs a better deodorant, all right? Okay. So that's it's going to cost me $11.50 to buy the jacket and about $200 to have it cleaned.
Also, Karen, we know someone at Priceline that could hook you up with some deodorant if you want to reach out to us.
Many varieties.
Swanee, all week in the bum bag this week, you're going to be very excited about this, is a Frank Green Lucky Bag.
Oh, my God. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
You're going to lose your mind. We'll explain it all later.
We'll explain it next, but jump on the line for Chrissie's Quizzy and you could win this Frank Green Lucky Bag.
Squeeze.
You'll also get in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Let's give away a bum bag.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
I mean, it's not just any old bum bag. Have you noticed I'm wearing a new bum bag today?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Do you know why?
No, why?
I'm washing my other one. I got sourdough starter all over it.
That is peak chaotic, Chrissie.
It looked like I'd been slimed by a Ghostbuster. So I'm wearing this one, and guess what?
Is it a bit big?
It's too big.
Yeah, I'm not into it. It looks like you've put a backpack on your front.
I think I'm going to have to go crossbody on that, which is really against my religion.
Or burn it like you do everything else at the moment.
Oh, that's coming up too. Hey, we have got a bum bag with a difference today. Standard size, but in it, Frank Green, my other obsession, are chucking in an amazing prize.
Yeah, the Frank Green Lucky Bag.
Yes, the Frank Green Lucky Bag is back with your chance to win 50,000 Australian dollars. Hurry. Stock is strictly limited. Search frankgreen.com.au. T's and C's apply.
But if Tash or Laura win this quiz, they won't need to be doing that, Swanee, because they will have it.
Tash, are you mad for a Frank Green bottle?
I'm so mad for a Frank Green bottle.
You know, there is no greater feeling than getting a new drink bottle. Can I tell you? It makes my day. And you get on the website and you mix and match the lid and the colour.
Yeah.
Peg and I can spend hours doing that.
And I can imagine hundreds as well.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Laura, do you need a Frank Green drink bottle?
Oh, more than anything.
The
It would be amazing.
The draw on them. The draw. Anyway, let's go. Your names are your buzzers, Tash and Laura. It's the best of 5. Question number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, breathe. maybe take a sip from your straw lid. Question number 1. For people born today, May 20, what astrological sign are they?
Tash.
Yes, Tash.
Taurus.
Correct.
Spot on.
Just on the cusp as well.
Tomorrow it's Gemini season.
Gemini. I don't know any Geminis, not one single one. Oh, Abby Chatfield is the only Gemini
I
I
don't
know.
think I know any either.
If someone suffers from TMJ pain, what part of their body is in agony?
Laura,
Yes, Laura.
is it their jaw?
It is the jaw.
And speaking of pain, Dr. Preeya Alexander is coming up very shortly in Medical Monday.
Discharge! Or something. Question number 3. 15. I keep on asking for questions about discharge from Dolly Doctor for Medical Monday. That was the main... Anyway.
Why do we want... We don't need... Well, that's all right. If people aren't asking those questions, they're not asking those questions.
Well, I'm just suspicious because every letter to Dolly Doctor in my teens was all about that. Not from me, of course.
Maybe the journo writing the questions had an obsession with
Maybe.
that. Question number 3.
15 years ago today, the TV show Glee premiered in the United States. Name one actor or actress from the show.
Laura.
Tash.
Yes, Laura.
Leah Michelle.
Yes, Leah Michelle. Oh, God, Tash, you're really having a conniption.
Question number 4. This is for the win, Laura.
Which A-list couple are reportedly on the rocks? Say no big surprise. Yes, Laura, for the win.
Ben and J-Lo.
Yes, Ben and J-Lo. Hang on a minute.
We've got an accent there.
We've got a little bit of baby reindeer on the line, I reckon, Laura.
Is that you, Martha?
Oh, in disguise.
Can you say, what is a line that we can get her to say? Can you say, your stand-up career's not going well, is it?
Oh, your stand-up career's not going very well, is it?
That is so accurate and scary.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
Great song from Taylor's support act on the Eras Tour here, Sabrina Carpenter. And it's been given the seal of approval by another one of my queens, Adele. Have a listen.
I'm always back to the hotel by sort of like 11, 10 at the latest. And as I got into bed last night, because that's a very late night for me, I'm normally in bed by 9 p.m. I found myself singing, I'm working late because I'm a singer. That Sabrina Carpenter song, I can't relate to desperation. That song is my jam.
Yes, it's my jam too. And as if I didn't love it already, Adele has said she loves it. Now I love it even more. It is Monday.
Chrissie's Weekend Whip.
Yes, it's Monday. And every Monday we go through our weekends. My top 5 things that happened this weekend. And there is a theme.
Okay.
There is a theme.
You must have been busy because you didn't find the time to watch the Ashley Madison doco.
I didn't, even though I really wanted to. We're going to be talking more about that tomorrow, I think.
I think you should binge it tonight.
Slide into our DMs, by the way. We run the Insta here at the Chrissie Swan Show, so it goes straight to us. I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah.
Feels, vibes. This is my top 5. I took my clothes off on Friday night and I did not get dressed until this morning in my op shop jacket.
So the Scotch eggs were out all weekend for the kids to see?
No bra, undies, nightie and a dressing gown. I will say a fresh nightie on Saturday night.
Good.
And a fresh nightie last night.
And did we shower?
Nope. No, at the end of the day I did. At the end of the day.
Like on Saturday and Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I had a shower before bed, but I did not put clothes or shoes or a bra on for that whole time, Friday to Sunday.
You brought Byron Bay to the compound.
It was magic. I looked like Wurzel Gummidge late on Sunday night. Number 2, I made a great curry, a beef curry, for my family that I made up, and I totally pulled off the flavours as if I was Indian.
Wow.
Yeah, like it tasted amazing and I did not even look at a recipe.
But the sad thing there is you'll never be able to do it again because you won't remember any of the quantities.
That's all right. I like to live dangerously.
Okay.
But I know what you mean. I was thinking that exact thing.
Yeah.
While I was there, I also whipped up a chili con carne to drop into a family that's struggling. Because I'm a good person and you should try it one day.
You are Australia's Oprah. Nah, I'm all good. You do the goodness for both of us.
I used up 20 old bananas that had like flies around them.
Where are these bananas? Are they in the freezer or are they just sitting on the fruit bowl?
They were in the fruit bowl. And for
20.
some reason, my kids just decided last week, and you will know this if you have children, sometimes they eat 70,000 bananas a week, and then the next week, oh no, we don't like bananas. So I had about 20, and I was watching them get browner and browner, and I made 4. I was going to say 3, that was a lie. I made 4 banana breads.
Wow, it was like you were back on MasterChef.
Oh my God, I was manic.
Next time you should make the kids eat the old bananas and film it for me to laugh at.
What is this, Matilda?
Full trunchbull.
I stayed up until 1 a.m. pottering in my bedroom.
Oh, 1 a.m. is very late for Christine Swan.
I know. And imagine nesty hair, weird face masks on because I cleaned out my bathroom, saggy boobs, stinking everywhere because I hadn't had a shower. I've never been happier. And this was the clincher. This was the number 1 highlight of my weekend. I worked out by reading the instructions how to use a rice cooker that has been in its box in the bottom of my pantry for 4 years.
I'm very proud of you, and I'm also very sad that you're suddenly 86.
It has to happen. It had to happen.
Medical Monday's up next on The Chrissie Swan Show.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
And it's Monday. Let's do this.
Need a doctor? Skip the waiting room and speak to a doctor online with Instant Scripts. Visit instantscripts.com.au today.
Medical Monday with Dr. Preeya Alexander.
I mean, everybody is living for this, Dr. Preeya.
Hi, team.
Priya, have you thought about just ditching the practice and chasing the bright lights of showbiz full time?
Babe, I'm a GP at heart. I love it. I love my patients. I'm a nerd. You know, under all of this, there's a big nerd.
I'm sorry, but that is not a surprise to me. What do you?
Oh my goodness!
You disguise it with chic outfits and stuff, though.
And that is big from you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. But oh my god, I feel a bit hurt by you.
Do you really think that you're not clearly a nerd?
I think I give like a little bit of a facade of like with
You
the
do.
outfit. Thank you.
You do.
And Willie, the hot husband. And
Yeah,
hey, team.
she's trying, Swan.
Come on.
Oh no, I am also a nerd, and I can recognise them immediately.
I'm going to cry in the shower so no one sees my tears.
Nerds are the
tonight.
best.
They are the best.
Embrace your nerdery. All right, let's embrace some questions because our listeners are bloody loving this, Dr. Preeya. This one, the two that we've got for you today may or may not be intertwined. Number one, what is causing my headaches all the time? That's not me saying that, by the way. That's a listener. Why do we get headaches? What's going on?
Look, lots of different things can cause headaches. I can't tell you without seeing you in my consulting room, taking a full history, how often are you getting them?
What are the
trigger?
most common
that you see
reasons?
I see migraine.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of tension headaches.
Mm.
So tension headaches being muscular tension, the temporalis muscle, it can come from the neck, the facet joints. Often people are maybe grinding at night or
Which
stressed.
comes back to our question from last week about stress.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
And often for patients with tension headaches, not only am I involving a physio and stretches and heat therapy and medication to try and nip it in the bud to just get on top of the pain, but the stress management stuff, I'm also writing 100%.
Well, interestingly, I used to get headaches all the time. Like I always had Maxagesic in my bag and I would pop them like Tic Tacs.
Oh.
Since I started...
Friends, that can be problematic for your kidneys
look,
and your heart.
I'm not the doctor, so don't listen to me. But ever since I've been a walker, I do not get headaches.
And do you know that's probably a bit of stress management and also probably muscle strengthening and release.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it's most likely you were getting something like a tension headache.
Yeah.
Which I also get. And Pilates for me is the godsend.
Yeah.
It's getting the
Right.
muscles strong, stretching. Yeah.
Now,
Love that.
let's move on to something a bit sexier.
Oh, yeah. Do we have music?
I know, let me get some sexy
I'll
music.
Sing.
Can we
I can
get some?
sing.
What have we got?
Bow, 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 bow.
And
Music
you
and
think that we can't all see that you're a total nerd. And that's your idea of sexy
Here we
voice.
go.
Oh, she can dance too!
Yeah. She's grinding.
So I'm not necessarily a nerd. Do you see these little
She's trying to prove herself so
deflection
hard.
Nerds like sex as well.
They do.
Yeah, they the most.
Especially with Priya's husband. Hello.
All right. Okay. So,
Jack's a fan. I love it.
I am reading this as if, it's me, but it isn't. Someone has asked.
Oh, here she goes.
I'm just standing, looking very funny. Why is my libido low?
So many things can impact libido. And can I tell you, I see a lot of this as a GP. In all age groups, libido is a big concern. So, stress impacts libido. Sleep deprivation can impact libido.
Do women suffer with low libido more than men?
That's an interesting question. In my consulting room, I think because of the demographic that I see more women. But I think if you asked a male GP, they might say different.
Okay.
But look, lots of things. Medical conditions, things like depression, anxiety can impact libido. So
The mental
iron
load.
Deficiency, 100%.
Being touched out?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Being what, sorry?
Touched out.
What does that mean?
It means... Like I spent the first 10 years of motherhood just being touched out.
Oh. That's
Like-
an exciting way to enter the motherhood journey.
No, it means that
You've
there
had
are
too much touch.
all these little bodies and hands all over you.
Oh, not
All
the
the
good
time.
touch.
The last thing you want
Is someone to
is
touch
more
you.
of it.
It's true. It's true. When you've had chest-to-chest time for hours.
You're on it.
But can I just say whilst we're growing together that medications can also impact libido, okay? So SSRIs, thyroid disorders. So I just want to say this. If you are going, I am not into sex. I want to be into sex, but I'm not. Chat to your GP.
I love it. Dr. Preeya Alexander, thank you so much. You should go and follow Dr. Preeya Alexander on Instagram too, dr.preeya.alexander.
Yes.
There are some fantastic recipes. She says rainbows a lot.
Of course she does.
And you might see her hot husband every now and then.
And special gifts sent by Dr. Preeya to fellow nerds.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
For the last time today, let's go clicking.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
Okay. For the first time ever, I'm taking off my glasses. You can see I'm really serious.
You mean business?
This whole Travis Taylor thing is getting tacky.
You've just realised that?
I had my suspicions over the last few weeks that there was something untoward going on.
Okay.
She's a really classy girl, and I feel like something's happening. She's got a hickey, Jack.
Oh, wow.
She's got a love bite. Mama.
Do you know what with this one? So, obviously, how do we know this? Was she photographed?
She's on tour again, like she's been on tour for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And someone has taken a photograph of her in concert with a hickey on her neck.
See, this makes me think she wants us to see it because she could easily have hair and makeup cover that.
That's true.
Like, which makes it even a little bit more of an ick.
Maybe she's like having the hottest time of her life and she wants everyone to know it. Yeah. All right, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. It must be very exciting for her.
But still,
it says she's a grown woman too.
I feel like in your early 20s, a hickey's kind of cute and funny and you laugh about it with your mates or at uni or at work. But when you're Taylor Swift on a global tour, put some foundation on it.
Yeah, I agree. I forget that she's like, king of the world.
Yeah.
I don't think that is very nice. Do you?
He was busy like doing his own music festival on the weekend, I think.
Yes, tell me about that.
I don't know. I think a promoter or someone obviously asked him to organise this festival. I would imagine it's because his name at the moment would sell tickets.
Yeah. And he's put together his little dream lineup. Like for me, it would be like Neil Diamond, James Taylor, Carole King,
Mine
Stevie
would be
Nicks.
like Fred again, Rufus, Flight Facilities.
They sound like characters from Sesame Street. Now, Selena Gomez, I have promised to talk about her earlier in the show. She has she's been at a screening for her new series, or is it a movie?
I believe it's a series.
It is a series at Cannes, so it's a big deal. People were upstanding at the end of this show, which is good. It's a movie, actually, But I think 9 minutes is too long. Clapping and standing up. Do you?
They stood for 9 minutes.
The show finished. They stood up. Round of applause. 9 minutes later.
I think 15 seconds max. Like, you clap for 15 seconds and then you're like, alrighty, can we sit down now and chill?
I think 15 seconds is a little short to appreciate something.
We've just listened for 15.
I'm going to say 30 if it's really good, 40 at a pinch.
Okay, yeah, max
9
40.
minutes?
Your hands would be like red raw.
And also, what sort of facial expressions is she pulling for 9 minutes? Like the first ones are like, yes, thank you so much. And then eventually you're like, sit down.
She'd have a sore jaw.
Absolutely.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.